Hello, it's Outwardyappr bringing this unboxing video for the PlayStation 5. Also, I was able to pick up some other stuff as well. I got the free thumb grips, a couple games, Demon Souls and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And I also got the charger as well. So, before we get into the unboxing video, there's a couple things I want to mention on the system here. First and foremost, this PlayStation 5 has 825 gigabytes of SSD, ultra fast SSD.
And what does that mean?
Well, what that means here, it allows you to access these games much quicker from the load screen, and it will be installing much faster as well.
How many games could it hold?
Well, based on what I've read online, it could hold maybe anywhere between 13 to 15 games based on size. If there's two versions of the system, there's the digital version or the disc version, which the one I got. If you're thinking about getting the digital version, I would suggest getting an external SSD or regular hard drive to store the additional games.
So how is it different from the PlayStation 4 Pro?
So the main difference is with this system versus the PlayStation 4 Pro is, number one, this system carries 10.3 teraflop GPU versus the PlayStation 4 Pro, which is a 4.2 teraflop GPU, which means that, as you can see on the box here, it could run games at 4K up to 120 frames per second. Saying it very quickly, it means that if you have an older model 4K television at 60 Hertz, there is no reason to upgrade your TV now, because most of the games that are coming out for the system are aiming for 4K 60.
So last question. Can it bring me a cup of coffee in the morning?
Well, let's get into the unboxing. So you can see, I'm just going to turn around the box very quickly. I mean, I'm not going to get into the specifics because there have been many unboxing videos out there, but it's a pretty heavy sucker here. You can see the front. This is what the system looks like, and the controller. Go at the side here. At the back. And oh yes, I forgot to mention that every one of these systems that come out comes with a version of Astro's Playroom pre-installed. So now, with that being said, let me get into the unboxing. So we got our knife here. We're gonna cut it. Pop. I love to hear that pop. Now let's pop this up. So we're gonna put this box on the side. Okay, so we got the accessory box. So this is obviously the power cable. So we're just gonna rest that down here. This is the new DualShock controller. You can see. So it's a little bit different, but before I get into it, before I say anything, let me grab my PlayStation 4 Pro controller. Boom. So this is my PlayStation 4 Pro controller. This is the new PS5 controller on the top. And you could look, by looking at these both controllers, you could see the difference. The buttons, the layout is the same, but this is a little bit bigger. And the directional pad is a little bit different, but the main difference is the touchpad. It's a little bit wider than the previous controller. And if you look at the triggers, it's a little bit different. Like the new PlayStation 5 controller comes with adaptive triggers. So as you press it, it goes according to how you press it. So if you're playing shooters, you could kind of touch it a little bit. It will not do as much as if you just touch this. It just goes right through here. You see, it's more adaptive here. And you got the light. The light will go on around the touchpad versus the light coming off here on the previous controller. And you got your USB-C connector to charge the controller. Manuals.
Good.
This is the stand for the PlayStation 5. To go vertically or to clip at the side horizontally. To access the screw in the bottom of the stand, you just have to shift it this way, slightly to the right, and you will see the screw at the bottom. And this screw you will attach to the base of the PlayStation 5 to put the PlayStation 5 in a vertical position. Right? So we're just going to close this here for a second. This is the HDMI cable that comes with the system. This cable is a 2.1 HDMI cable high speed. It's recommended you use this cable to connect your PS5 to the TV. So we're just gonna press this over here. So finally, we're getting into the PlayStation 5. So let's just grab it. Ooh, this is a heavy bugger. Okay, so just... Oh, I have seen many unboxing videos online, but this is big. Oh, this is the PlayStation 5.
Go on.
This is the disc, power, on button, eject button. This is the USB to charge your controller in the front. So let's just turn it to the back of the system. So we got the power in, the HDMI out, the Ethernet, and the two USB ports at the back here. So we're going to take the HDMI cable and plug it into the PlayStation 5.
Any end.
For the umpteenth time, we're going to take any end of the HDMI cable and plug it in the PlayStation 5. Then we're going to take this end and plug it into the TV. So that is good. Then finally, the power cable, we're going to plug it into the bottom of the PlayStation 5. And this would go into your power socket. And you should be good to go. So let's continue with the setup. So we're not installing any games at this moment, so we'll just continue without the disk. Eastern time. Optimize use, of course. And we just go to agree, do continue. Okay, so I've put my gamer tag in. So we do continue. And we get to the opening screen. So what do we have to do now? We just have to sign in. So now we have to do the system update. So now it's restarting. It's finished downloading, so the PlayStation 5 is restarting right now. So now it's just installing the update. It's doing its thing. Now we're getting to the home screen. So I know it took a little while, but it had to do its update. It had to do its thing. So now it's just rebuilding the database here. So now we're getting to the home screen. Here you go. Here you go. So it's completed. So I'm logged in. It shows I'm logged in here in the PS5 here. So now I have everything updated. I got the full update on the PlayStation 5. So we're to the home screen. This is what the home page looks like. I got my profile here. So we are up and running. But I want to show you guys something here. If I go into the settings and we go down to the storage, you would see this is what the console had. 667.2 gigabytes on the SSD drive available. But I connected my PlayStation 4 external hard drive, and it's actually the PlayStation actually picked it up here. It shows it has about 2.3 terabytes available. So in this way, I'm pretty much good to go. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna install the two games. I'm going to install Demon Souls, get it up and running. Excited to do some gameplay videos on that. And also I'm gonna do Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Right? So thanks for joining me. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.